Welcome back to 2 p.m. on the Trigger. Rich Bontrager back with you on a beautiful day. And again, we're back every day to help you shine on camera, shine on stage, elevate you and your brand authority. We do it in many different ways, talking about media skills and ways to help you elevate your brand, the storytell, to creating streaming TV shows like we do every day. We have a great episode coming up tonight on how to rock the stage. But today we're in here for 2 p.m. with the Trigger. And today we're going to get into shorts, mastering YouTube shorts and reels. These have taken off in the area of media. Now, shorts have become this phenomenon that we as content creators now can actually leverage, whether media of a long type, chop it up to a short and make a little soundbite, or you can literally make original content and make them as shorts. Think of shorts as mini TV commercials, as teasers for your long play content. Today, I'm going to give you several tips, 5 tips, in fact, to better help you leverage shorts and reels. They're basically the same thing, same format, but it's how you leverage them, what you do with them. And as always, if you want to ask questions, chime into the conversation with the chat here on whatever platform that you're streaming along. But let's get right into that. Because again, they are now becoming the hottest, fastest growing trend anywhere. They've emerged as two of the most powerful platform techniques, shorts and reels. So by the way, shorts, reels, keep them anywhere between 15 to 60 seconds. That's why they're called shorts. You don't want to go much longer. In fact, I believe Instagram is saying 45 seconds is that sweet spot for what they will have you go. Can't go any longer than that to be considered a short. You can make a reel. You can do a longer play content on Instagram, but to be branded as a short reel, it's about 45 seconds. So immediately, the number one tip you want to get into, the very, very, very first thing you want to do, you want to have a hook. You want to hit something. You want to give them a teaser. You want to do something that's going to make them question or want to actually watch greater content here. That's why it's like a TV commercial. It's like a movie trailer if you want to produce something, which I recommend you do some of that type of work. Start with a captivating hook. Get the people's attention. It could be a shocking image that they go, whoa, wait a second, what's that? It could be an intriguing question or a compelling statement. Get people engaged right away. There's no ramp up. There's no starting point. Jump into the middle of the conversation right away and get things rolling. Now, number 2 is you want to make sure that you are doing this in the right format. This does matter from video. Even if you shot something in letterbox, standard TV formats type of style, when it goes onto reels, the most compelling way is to do it in a real way. Do it in a way that it fills up the entire vertical setup on your phone. Record them on your phone if you want, or edit it in iMovie, on Canva, or other software that you can edit it down, change the format, and put it into the vertical format. It's going to pop. It can be very powerful, and it can be seen on any apparatus. Sometimes you create a video. Sometimes you share content, and every apparatus has its own style of what they want to see visually. The vertical is the way to go for these reels, and you can use them on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you want to use them. People will still watch them because they work everywhere now. So use that immediate hook, get the right formatting, and I highly recommend you turn on captions. Captions are becoming more and more important all the time. And one of the reasons is some people do watch video with the audio down. Some people have hearing impairments, but they still want to watch and understand what you're doing. By adding captions, you're expanding the reach of your content, get more viewers, more responses, and many of the YouTubes, the Instagrams, they're now having a button that you can toggle on, and automatically it will translate and bring on the closed caption. Now, sometimes they don't always spell the word right. Sometimes names get a little bit befuddled, but overall, it works incredibly well, and the AI is only getting better and better at helping you do the words. So take time and make sure you are having the word caption turned on. It's really important. And the analytics, because when you look at Google, when you look at different platforms, the analytics love the video, the visual content, but they want the written text. By adding captions on them, it's getting written text as you speak. And the analytics go higher and higher. So add that, even if you have to maybe use a program and add some text into it, take the time, do it right, and then post it up there as well. Now, the next tip I want to give you here is consistency. Consistency on posting and sharing. The great thing about Reels and about YouTube Shorts is they do translate over to different platforms. Again, I kind of recommend don't drop them on the same platforms every day the same. Maybe do the one new reel or short that you created, put it on YouTube one day. Next day, have it drop on Instagram. Next day, have it drop on TikTok. You want to keep the energies of these reels going. Oh, and by the way, when you do this, it is made to be a lead magnet. So intentionally, when you drop your short in the description area, make sure you drop the link to the full content if you're doing edited content like I often do. I'll take my 2 p.m. lives, I'll take the How to Rock the Stage show, and the team will chop them up into shorts. When we do the shorts, we make them very bold, very clear. I'm going to show you that in a moment here. But in the description, then, we add a link to drive you back to the full content because I want you to see the full show. I want you to see the amazing guests, but it is a tantalizing, fun teaser that you're creating here. So make the time, keep it consistency. I know for a fact some of the platforms now are even leaking out that the algorithms work better for you. I've heard, I have not confirmed, I heard on Instagram, if you have 7 consistent days of posting, especially with reels, because they really become a big thing. But if you have 7 consistent days, the SEO, the analytics will attract more people to you because they see you as a consistent media creating person or company. Take advantage of that. You can put timers on this. You can actually create a bunch of content, set it up on the timers, and you can every day have it automatically drop in to keep the analytics going further and further. Highly recommend doing that to keep your consistency going higher and higher. Finally, number 5 of my big tips here for you is stay informed about the platform changes. They are changing all the time. The analytics are always changing what they are looking for hashtags, for embedded buttons, for soundtracks. By the way, if you want to add a background soundtrack to your video, that's only going to add some little pop, some little sizzle. It adds entertainment value. These are all things you want to think about when you're leveraging your shorts and your reels. But you need to keep up on the platform because they are changing all the time. And if you do use something that feeds them out, a pre-planned scheduler, sometimes those pre-planned schedules links are breaking. So you want to make sure you stay informed what the platforms are using. Right now, one of the big struggles is some platforms are making it harder to take that link that I mentioned and click on it and jump out of their platform to go to another platform. Figure out what's best. Sometimes you want it in the description. Sometimes you want it in the number 1 comment section. Sometimes you can embed a button on your reel and YouTube to push the button, go directly someplace. Figure out what's working best with the analytics and the platforms, and you'll come out a lot better. Now, I want to share with you, just to show you the power of reels. I just dropped one earlier today. So I'm going to bring this up here on the screen with you, and you can see mine is populated, but this one is for the How to Rock the Stage show coming up tonight. We have a really great guest tonight, and Mark Sacree, Hollywood writer, author, producer, director. The writer's strike is coming to an end. Today, writers can go back to work, and we're going to have him on the show tonight to talk about the writer's strike, talk about his amazing career as a science fiction creator. But I just produced a video that I shot right here in Restream, took it over and turned it into a reel. I added captions, I added sounds, and that was when I'm recording this right now, it's at 2:10. I posted that less than an hour ago, and so I got 10 views. Now that may not seem a lot to you, but let me refresh it and let's see if we have any new views just while we're talking, because these analytics change rapidly. Your views change rapidly. So now we're back on my main page. I've had 4 views, but this reel has 10. You see there were 10 plays, 48 yesterday on one. I've got 33 over here. Book launch coming up tomorrow night. Krister Johnson will be our guest. 98 views. Those are just in the last 48 hours. Sometimes posting 2 a day helps your analytics, but you can see it's big, bold wording. It's very easy characters to follow. 138, 132. I have some that are thousands. So make sure as you learn to leverage these YouTube shorts and that you do put all the information. In fact, I'm going to go here for a second. As it's playing in the background, muted, you can see I have a full description of what this is about. And I do have a link right here. This link will drive you to YouTube to join us for the live stream show. It will also, I have a different link on a different one driving you to LinkedIn. Use the power of this. You can see it playing out. I added image to keep you captivated. It's not just me talking. It's me showing you information just like a commercial would do. Take full advantage of using reels. There's a lot more that we could talk about when it comes to leveraging reels. This has become one of the biggest, new, hottest techniques, really, in video content. Are you leveraging reels? Do you know how to best utilize it? Include the hashtags, include the visuals, include the quick, captivating, short comments. Hey, if you want to know more how to do some of that, contact me, rich@richbontrager.net. That's rich@richbontrager.net. Or, of course, you can always book a call, and it's absolutely free. No cost, consultation from Rock the Stage. We'll take about 15 minutes. We'll talk about your dreams, your plans, your question you have. So if you want to go a little bit further, to go deeper into what you're working with on video and media brand content, hit the QR code, come and join and have a one-on-one private conversation. And also, don't forget, coming up tomorrow, we do have that book launch party with Krister Johnson, 3 p.m. Eastern time. We go live. Hit the QR code and register to join us. Krister is a mentor, co-author, global influencer, and we're going to have an hour-long party celebrating his new book, Be Daring, Be Different. You don't want to miss it. Part of Rock the Stage Media's ongoing amplification of helping people shine on camera, shine on stage through the power of media. So what questions do you have? What do you need to learn about when it comes to reels, from shorts to long content to engaging content? How can we help you amplify you and your brand? As always, contact us, and we would love to help you do it. Hey, that's going to do it for the day on the Trigger, Rich Bontrager. We will see you back here tomorrow at 2 p.m. live.